Good evening, everyone. Hi, Sally. How's everyone doing? Hi, Penny. Hi, Nisi. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Hodges. Hey, Lady Rolatanya. How is everyone? Hi, Leslie. Hi, Nicole. Hey, Lachey from Birmingham. Make sure is it 2? We may have to turn this light. Is that better with the light on? Hi, Elizabeth. Thanks for joining. Hey. I don't know what's going on with my... It's always some kind of technical difficulty. Hi, Laverne. Hi, Jessica. Oh, good, Talisha. Hey, Pam. Y'all give me 1 second. My phone is acting crazy. Okay, this thing is just not working. Hey y'all, hey Alvin, hey Marvin, hi Amanda, hi Carolyn. Alright, so tonight I'm doing something really simple. I am doing hamburger steak, something really, really easy, but tasty. Hi Cece, thank you dear. Hey Angela, Julia, Dottie, Sinitra. Hey Matthew. You came to mess with me this evening. Y'all, Matthew always be up in here messing with me, so y'all get him for me. Hi, Brenda. I'm doing good, Marie. Well, I was trying to share to my page, but my phone is acting jacked up, so I'm going to get started because the kids are hungry. Hey. Why the sad face? Who doing the sad face? What you sad about? You sad because we're having hamburgers? Oh, was that you, Matthew? Matthew is probably doing the sad face. This is not a sad place, so don't be doing the sad face. Our kid, that's what you made? You made hamburger too? Hamburger steak? Alright, I finally got it. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I feel like every time I get on my live, my phone is bootleg. It turns bootleg. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make rice with mine. So I'm going to cut up some onions and peppers, not only for my hamburger steak, but to go into my rice. And I may have to bring y'all down. So it looks like I have my thing up too high. So let's bring y'all down. Y'all can get these little stands. If y'all do your cooking videos or you do some other kind of videos, get these little tripods. They're really cheap at Walmart. They're probably like, what, $13? You probably get it on eBay for much cheaper, but sometimes I need to go put my hands on it. Is that better, y'all? Brought y'all down so y'all can see. Hey, I'm going to rinse this off. And I need my knife. I tried to be prepared for y'all. I really did. I think this is the one I need. Nope, this is not the one. And this is not the one. Alright. I try to be prepared. So in my white rice, I'm going to saute some. We're going to do it kind of like rice pilaf style, if that makes sense. Because, you know, you don't always want to just have bland rice, right? So, you know, I always tell you all, you can add some flavor. Add your bouillon, add your chicken broth, whatever. Just give it a little flavor. Even add seasonings to your rice. Your white rice don't have to be plain. It could be flavorful. And see, you get that flavor going, honey. I love rice. I really, really do. You get your flavor right, and you'll love rice too. So, for those who just came in, I'm making hamburger steaks. Something simple and easy. We went to a Chinese place for lunch, and normally they're good, but today wasn't a good day. Someone's calling me from Nebraska. I have no idea who that is. But my phone is connected to my business phone, so some of y'all be calling me, and it comes through to my phone. Hey. Yes, Carolyn. Yes, yes, yes. So, I guess they left the voicemail. What's up? Nicole, that's my grandma. That woman there, that's my grandmother. She took me in when I was unwanted. Raised me a couple of years of my life. She is my inspiration for cooking. She is the woman behind it. She was an amazing cook. And I mean, up until she died from colon cancer, but I remember even she died when I was 16, but she was still cooking up until her last. Awesome woman. And she loved the Lord. So I know she's with him. I know she's with me still, watching over us, me and my family. And I know that she is going to welcome me when I go to heaven. When I leave here, y'all, I know I'm going to see my grandmother. She's going to be one of the ones to come get me watch. Well, not watch, but you know what I mean. I believe that angels come and get us and take us. And I believe she's going to be one of those ones to come get me. Hey. So, yeah. She's my motivation. Who keeps calling me from Nebraska? We're going to have to find out who that is, y'all. And block their number. Aren't grandmothers the best, though? Grandmothers are amazing. You know, I have one grandmother left living, and she is an awesome woman. She really is. I hate that I don't live closer to her to spend more time with her. But when I lived in Florida, I spent a lot of time with her, too. What you say, honey? You say, I love paleo. What's paleo? I don't know what that is. Seems like somebody asked me about paleo before. Paleo. Hey. Hi, Tiffany. Welcome. Welcome all of those that are here for the first time. I don't go live a whole lot. And then in January, I have a fast. If you're in my weight loss group, I do have a fast going on. And so I'll be on here. I have a day of the week that I'll be live on this page. I believe it's Tuesday or Thursday, because I'll be live cooking in my weight loss group on Saturdays. So at least I'll see y'all then. And it is hot. What you say, baby? I miss both of mine. They have gone. Aww. Oh, Anna. But we get to see them again, honey. We get to see our loved ones again. All right. So I'm going to put bell pepper, and I need some onion chopped up. Y'all, they keep calling me from this Nebraska number. It must be urgent, okay? They must be in the middle of cooking and need some help. All right, I'm going to get my trash can so we can put this in there. Somebody in dire need. Oh, Stephanie, thank you, dear. I am going to go live more, y'all. Y'all know my thing is short and sweet. I'm short and sweet. That's why my videos be short and sweet and to the point. But I know sometimes y'all want me to come on live, and I really don't mind it. It's just, I think I'm always thinking of other people when it comes to, I know for me, I don't like long stuff. So I always think that y'all don't like long stuff. So that's why I'm the way I am. I try to treat people how I want to be treated, type of thing. So y'all can kind of understand my tactic a little better. But I know for me, y'all, I mean, with everything that's going on in my life, I don't really have a lot of time to sit and just, for a long time, unless it's just one of my lazy days. So, what are y'all cooking tonight? Oh, thank you, dear. Thank you, Nicole, for that. I appreciate it. My grandmother, she was special. God, I just believe there's a special place in heaven for her, because, my mom was in a place where she couldn't raise me. And for my grandmother to take me in at her age, take in a little 2-year-old, 3-year-old, and, I mean, I know I was a handful. So I truly, truly, truly thank her for that. It's unfair that some grandmothers have to do that, but God bless them. Because they don't have to do it, actually. I say that, but they don't have to. It's a choice. They could be like, All right, y'all. So these will be my onions for my steak. I need a few more onions for my hamburger steak, and then we're gonna get started. You ordering Chinese, girl? That's one of my favorites. But the place we went to today, y'all, normally they good, but today they was awful. I mean, it was awful. I didn't want to say anything, but it was like, cause you know when you pay that money like that, you don't want something awful. It was just awful, but I don't want to talk about it. All right, so in this pot back here, y'all, just got some canned green beans. We ain't doing nothing fancy with that. I do need to season them. So I'm gonna use some of my adobo. Y'all, I have fallen in love with this. If you have ever tried this, then you know this. I have fallen in love. I mean, it's just so good. It's adobo. I got it from Walmart, and then I'm gonna add some of my complete. I still use my complete. What'd you say? Oops, I was calling you Aisha. Oh, it's okay, Taurus. Let me tell you something. I get it all the time. Alright, so I'm going to put some of that in my green beans. Whew, and it smells so good. Who did this? Who did this? It's so good. Alright, y'all. And I'm going to put some of my complete. Y'all know I love complete. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and saute. I'm going to bring y'all over. That was easy, see? Just like that. Alright, we are going to... Alright, let me pull you up over here so I can see your questions, because y'all gotta put y'all in the pot so y'all can see. Don't you hate when you watching people cook and you can't see in the pot? You're like, what are you doing? I can't see. Put the camera in there. So we gonna come over so y'all can see, and I'm gonna bring y'all up so I can see your comments. Okay, there we go. Bam, y'all right there. Okay, so let's do this thing. All right, for my rice, this is just an idea of something you can do when you're making white rice and you don't want it to be just bland. So I'm going to add a little oil, or you can use butter. Okay, well, my oil thing is about out, so let's refill it. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't know my oil was out. We're going to do some oil in this pot. We had to refill. Okay, there we go. And keep in mind, you can use butter. Instead of water, I'm going to use my chicken broth. Got to make sure I have enough liquids. Let me get my measuring cup. And I'll let you all know. You just want to cook your rice according to the packaging, that's all. So keep that in mind. Let's see. I know I'm going to need about 2.5 cups of liquid. And we have enough. Good, good. So this is heating up. I'm going to go ahead and add in my onions and my peppers. And I'm going to add some of my... Who said they want to see what now, baby? Can we see the complete bottle? Yes, you can. Here's the complete. These are really cheap. They're only a couple of dollars at Walmart. I'm going to use my diced pimentos. All they are roasted red bell peppers. That's all it is. And all we're doing is just adding a little additional flavor to our rice. Something that you can consider doing. We're going to saute that for a minute. Let me get my rice. I keep mine in a little canister, so I'm going to measure it out. I'm going to add some of my adobo. Alright, where's my cup? Oh yeah, I'll show you the adobo bottle. Hold on. There it is. Somebody asked to see that. Yeah, girl, these bottles here, they're only, I get them from Walmart. They're like $1. Y'all know, I know all them cheap. I know all the cheap stuff, girl. And we're gonna have to bring this to a boil. Now I use 2 cups of water to 2.5 cups of broth. I am using a jasmine rice. If you follow me, you know I use jasmine. I don't use any other rice. And I do eat like yellow rice, but when it's white rice, that's the brand that I use. So we're going to bring this to a boil. Then we're going to cover it and simmer it. Let me move this out the way. And we'll move on to our hamburger steaks. By the time our hamburger steaks are done, this will be done as well. And you're going to have so much flavor in this pot. I would just pick like one seasoning. This one is an all-purpose, so that's why I used it. And it's so good. I don't know who did this. This is just amazing. So if you haven't tried it, try this. It's really good. And then I just did the onions, peppers. You watched me do it. And I used chicken broth to instead of water. So that's going to add flavor to your pot, to your rice. So it doesn't have to be just bland rice. So I'm going to let this come to a boil, and then we're going to start on our hamburger steaks. I'm trying to clear my area. I need my meat. Now for hamburgers, period, and for the hamburger steaks, I like to use lean meat. If you can use lean, get some lean. Lean meat, not that lean. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So get some lean ground beef. It just works better. I don't know. To me, it's just better. I really don't know all that much of the difference. Maybe one of y'all do, but I don't. So you said, does your adobo have black pepper? Yes, I believe it does. Well, it says adobo seasoning with pepper. So I guess it could be white or black pepper, right? I mean, I guess it's the black pepper. I'm not really sure. So don't start me to lie, because I don't know. All I know is some goodness in that bottle, honey. It's some goodness. So this is coming to a boil, so I'm going to turn it down and cover it. And we're going to get our meat together. Now this is something else I want y'all to try out. And I'm not getting paid for this. I just want y'all to taste the goodness of this stuff. When I discover something, y'all know I like to tell y'all. And it's cheap. It's not expensive. This stuff here, this beef broth, some of you have seen it before. This is so good. They have a chicken one too. It's just like a powder. But it's better than the other brand. I ain't gonna talk about them. I ain't gonna say their name. But y'all know what I'm talking about. So it's really good. Just give them a try. We're going to use this for when we make our gravy. I'm trying to think of what I cooked. What did I cook the other day? Yesterday. I made something yesterday. And we used half of this pack. So, yeah. I'm going to use the rest of that. And I'm going to use part of this one. We don't need all of this. Let's use about half. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we don't need that much. Alright, now let me bring y'all over so you can see. I'm going to move this stuff over out the way. Seasoning. Gotta have my Greek. Gotta use this. Ooh, yes, honey. This is good too, y'all. Who else used this right here? These are good. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I got like 3 or 4 of these. They're really good. But I'm going to use some of this. I was trying to decide if I want to put some onions and stuff in it, but I'm not, y'all. I'm going to keep it simple tonight. So we're going to put our seasonings in here before we dig in. I don't have no gloves, so I'm finna get my hands dirty. Oh, the beef broth, sweetie, is right here. Denise. I don't know. Let's see. Orrington Farms beef broth and beef. Look, I can't even talk. Broth, base, and seasonings. But this is the beef. And then they have chicken. Nicole, you know what? I have no idea. Good question. Is it the same? I think the meat is different, y'all, right? With Salisbury steak and Hamburger steak, right? I think it's the quality of the meat, if I'm not mistaken. Jasmine, yeah, Jasmine. I don't even know which brand it was because I keep mine in a thingy. I just put mine in here. But normally when I go to Walmart and I get the big bag, like the 5-pound bag. I don't know what brand it was though. So I'm using some, this is really good to keep in your cabinet, some Greek. I always say it, these are a great combination when you make tacos. Add a little cumin with these two, amazing. I don't know why I just brought that up, but Greek. I use some adobo and I use some of my garlic, onion, and black pepper, sea salt. They doing too much with them. It's just too much in the title. Like, just give us a couple of. Lisa, I did 2 cups of rice. They're ground. We said they're both ground beef. It just has different things in the gravy. Gotcha, Jennifer. I had no idea. See, y'all teach me stuff too. Girl, I don't know. If I don't know something, I ain't gonna try to pretend, honey. I had to stop winging it. I get it at Walmart. I got it from Walmart. Steven, what's my favorite thing to cook? Woo, that's a good question. Well, I don't know. What is my favorite thing to cook? Let me think about that. I just love to cook. So, I see, what'd you say? I see why you're not live. Oh. No, the questions are okay for the live. That's what happens when you go live. And I don't like watching people live when they don't interact and ask questions. So, I mean, answer questions, because it's like, you know, I don't know. I just think that's kind of rude. But anyway, at least you can get to some of them. You can't answer all the questions, but you can at least address some of them. So I'm just making it like hamburger patties. Is she okay? Y'all know there go Lana. It never fails. I'll think about that. What's my favorite thing to cook? Chinese is my favorite food. That's probably my favorite thing to cook because I love cooking Chinese. Egg foo young, fried rice. Yes, Lord. I'm not opening up a restaurant, William. That would have to be the Lord's will. I want a soup kitchen. So, you know, I may have to sell food on one side to fund the soup kitchen on the other side, but I ain't trying to have no restaurant. I just want to have my soup kitchen. That's all I want to do. I have a ministry to do with the homeless, so that's what I want to do. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna patty up a couple more. We're gonna start cooking those. Do you make turkey burgers? I have made turkey burgers, girl. I like turkey too. I eat everything. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. I eat everything. Okay? I would not shun anything. I will eat anything. I will try anything once. And if it's good, I'll eat it again and again. So, could you substitute ground turkey for? Yes, you can. You could definitely use the turkey. You can use the ground turkey instead. Absolutely. Layla and Aaliyah, this is not the time. I'm on live, so y'all can't be over there acting jacked up. Teenagers. Yes, Jocelyn, I have my recipe book. My cookbook is being printed as we speak. It is at the printer. It is at the printer. I'm so happy. My grandmother would be so proud of me that I wrote a cookbook. I wrote a cookbook. And I just thank y'all for being patient with me because Honey, that was none but the Lord, because I didn't want to write a cookbook. So that's the truth behind that. And y'all know I procrastinated and I procrastinated, and I said, I'm coming, it's coming, I'm gonna do it. And I finally did it. So it took the Lord to help me. Nisha, I was born in Tallahassee, Florida, raised in St. Louis, Missouri. All right, y'all, we finna start cooking our hamburger. So let me wash my hands. We gotta get our flour. We need some flour, some butter. All right, y'all. Let's turn y'all into the stove, into the pot. Yeah, the cookbook should be coming, y'all. They gonna send me a copy first for me to proofread, and then they'll send the rest of them once I okay it. But it's at the printer. I'm excited. Okay, so I'm just gonna do 4. It's only me and the girls. We're not big eaters. So there's no need of making a whole heap. So we'll have 1 patty with rice and gravy. So let's cook our patties. I'm gonna get a plate for when they're done. Keep that on standby. It helps when you have everything prepared. You don't have to be scrambling. Let me pour my broth. And we're just waiting on it to heat up, you all. I have it on like a medium-high heat, so we're just giving it a second to heat up. Thank you, Mary. Yes, honey, that cookbook ain't no joke. When I get them in, you'll be able to order them off my website. So I'll let you all know once they come in. It ain't no joke, though. You got to be straight up, for real focused, honey. Because you can't be messing up folks' food. You got to make sure you have everything right. I'll be selling my own cookbook, Tammy. It'll be on my site. I haven't decided. I have 43 recipes in the cookbook, so I haven't even decided on my price yet. And I have a ton of main dishes and side dishes for sure. Alright, y'all. I know it don't look like they seasoned, but they are. I put a lot of seasoning on. Who is calling me, child? Not somebody calling me from Arkansas. What is going on, honey? What they want with Aisha, y'all? What they really want from me? Is somebody froze? You may have to go out and come back in, sweetie. I don't like talking too much about. Let me see. I'm gonna type in the website for y'all, okay? It's just cookingwithaisha.com. I got my aprons, y'all. Oh my goodness. Wait till y'all see these aprons, honey. They are so cute. Okay. So the easy thing about the hamburger steaks is it's just like you're making hamburgers. The only thing is I would not recommend you cooking them all the way if you're going to let them cook in your gravy some. So I would just cook them, you know, part way through. I'm going to let them cook a little more before I flip the other ones. Cook them part way through and then make your gravy, take them out, make your gravy, and then add them back in and let them cook the rest of the way. You don't want dried out beef, okay? At least I don't. Maybe you do, but I don't. No, they won't come apart when you flip them. That's another reason why I encourage people to get the lean ground beef. For some reason, it stays together better. I don't know what that's about. So y'all, like I said, it's a lot of educated people out here. I'm sure somebody knows the answer to that. Regular ground beef to me just is crumbly. It can fall apart. But when I use the lean, it does better with holding together. Sarah, you don't have to stir your rice. I had already stirred it. So once it came to a boil, I didn't need to stir it again. I just turned it down. And I'll show you since we're waiting on the beef. Sorry, y'all. I'll show you the rice. So it's doing fine. You don't have to stir it. Once you give it that stir, sorry y'all. Okay, let me try to put y'all back up on the thing. Alrighty, now the challenge starts. Okay, here we go. I want y'all to be able to see what's going on in the pot. You may have to move your comments so you can see. Are chitterlings what? What does chitterlings have to do? Oh no, I didn't include them in the recipe book. I have a lot of stuff in there, but no, chitterlings wasn't in the book. I don't really eat chitterlings. I know that I've cooked them because people have asked me to, but I'm not a big chitterling eater. So what I'm going to do is, this one needs to cook a little bit more on that side. I'm going to cook them a little bit more. And then we're going to take these out and make our gravy. And we're going to put those hamburger steaks back in there. So we're going to give it a little bit more time. These green beans are done over here. The rice, let's see. You could probably stir it now. Let's see if y'all can see. And see, I don't like gummy rice, so my rice be like perfect. I like perfectly cooked rice. And y'all saw how easy that was. I'm gonna let it cook a little more just to get a little drier, but it's done. But it's perfect, and it's something just you can do to add a little flavor. Okay, I need to turn this one over. And then we're going to make our gravy. Yeah, thank you for the comment about the meat, because like I said, I don't know. All I know is the lean is better. I keep saying that lean. Y'all know that lean. The good lean, not the bad lean. Alright, let me get my peppers and my onions. We're going to make this simple gravy. Alright, I was just getting some flour, and I got my onions and peppers. Yeah, the rice is really good, Christina. You have to try it, honey. But that jasmine rice is just good. I just love jasmine rice. When somebody turned me on to that a couple of years ago. So we have our perfectly good hamburger steak. We know it's not all the way done, but we don't want it all the way done. Not yet. So we just want to cook it till it's about, I guess these would be about medium. Because you don't want it to be all, you know, dried out. Let me go ahead and add my onions and peppers. I'm adding my roasted red bell pepper. I'll make this easy gravy. And literally, dinner is almost done. Now I'm going to take, I got this much flour. I'm going to add some water. Or you can add your flour in the pan. I'm going to add water to my flour like I just did. You just want to stir it until it's blended good. You don't want no lumps and clumps. No lumps and clumps. You want smooth gravy. So sometimes if your gravy clumpy, just make sure you smooth out that flour. You could also use a cornstarch if you want it. Now we're just gonna add in our blended. And we're gonna add in some more water. And we're going to let that blend in. I'm also going to add you all that beef broth that I was telling you all about. This stuff. So really, 1 to 2 teaspoons is pretty good. But y'all know I like to add a little extra. I probably add 3 teaspoons in mine. That was actually like 2 teaspoons. And let it come to a boil. Who said they want to play? Brandy, girl, let me tell you, the main people I know, it's probably, you know, I get calls. Like I said, my business line is connected to my regular phone. So when I get calls from you all, it comes through my regular phone. So somebody's just trying to get in touch with me right now. I'll have to call them when I'm done. Now, if you want your gravy thicker, all you need to do is to get you a little more flour. I would start off small, maybe 1 tablespoon, mix it with a little water, and then add it and let it thicken up first to see if that's how you want it. You don't want to make it too thick, but at least if it's too thick, you can thin it out. So if you want your gravy darker, you can add things to make it darker. But I'm going to, mine is good just like that. So I'm going to add in my hamburger steaks. And I'm going to let these cook. Now I'm going to let mine cook another 15 minutes. Let them cook in the gravy. That's why we didn't cook them all the way through. Unless you just want them, you know, dry. Of course, that's your choice. So what do you all think? I'm gonna bring you a little closer. Y'all see how easy? Y'all see how easy that was? How easy that was, honey? Look at that. Simple and easy. And it's, y'all know, it's budget friendly. Budget friendly. So we got our rice. And we have some green beans there. So I'm going to let these cook you all another 15 minutes. And it's done. So I will post a plate, but that's pretty much it. So I want to thank y'all for joining me this evening. Y'all know I like to keep it short and sweet. How long were we on here, y'all? What, 45 minutes? Probably a little longer, huh? But thank you all so much. Yes, that's a good idea too, Kendra. She said she uses the beefy onion soup mix. That's also a good addition to this right here. Either to season your meat with or put it in your gravy. Yes, honey. So I want y'all to try it out. You saw how easy it was. It's really all about your seasonings. As long as you get your seasonings right, you should be good to go. So make sure you grab, these seasonings are not expensive. I would not do that to you. You go on Walmart, you will see them. So try the adobo with the pepper. Make sure to keep this in your cabinet. Some Greek, grab your complete. All of those you can get at Walmart. So thank you all for joining me. I'll post the finished product just so you all can see a plate. Love you.